My parents refused to pay for my college, saying I wasn't college material, but sold their home to fund my sister's wedding. Years later, they showed up at my penthouse, begging me for $150,000. I smiled and said, "I don't loan money on principle, remember? I grew up in a small town in a modest two-story house, with my parents and my older sister, Grace. She was just 2 years older than me, but sometimes it felt like we lived in completely different worlds. My father owned a small cafe that brought in enough to keep us comfortable, while Mom stayed home and occasionally helped out at the restaurant. It wasn't a luxurious life, but we got by. Well, most of us did. Grace, sweetheart, that presentation was absolutely brilliant. I remember Mom gushing one evening after a school event. You're going to go so far in life. You're just so talented." I stood in the doorway, still holding my own certificate from the science fair, but nobody seemed to notice. It was always like that. Grace was the star and I was the shadow. That was the pattern of my childhood. Grace got the latest iPhone, while I inherited her old one with the cracked screen. She wore designer clothes, while I got her hand-me-downs. Every family gathering became a showcase of Grace's achievements. Did you hear about Grace's SE scores? Dad would proudly